Hello everyone, we are at the Dalhousie EV auto show. I never have been into an auto show. This is the first time. As you know, I only like EV, so this is a good time. Let's go and take a look. This is Mark. He is Dr. Lucas Swan's student. Dr. Lucas Swan, as you see just now, he is doing the interview. And how do you feel about this?
Well, it's great seeing all the EVs out here, you know?
Yeah.
You really feel that energy. A bunch of cars.
You really get the solar power, get the good juice instead of the dinosaur juice they need to put into those fossil cars.
Exactly, that good.
No more dinosaurs.
The lithium-ion batteries in the Tesla Model S have been tracked by a couple people with YouTube channels.
Yep.
And the users of these vehicles keep feeding in their results as they drive.
Yep.
And we're seeing now that they probably will, at 1,000,000 kilometers, still have over 80% of their charge,
Yep.
their capacity.
Normally we say...
So you will never throw the battery away in a Tesla.
Probably what I'm thinking is like a 10 years late. 10 years. Actually, it's a proof tested. They say the Tesla Model S and Model X battery can last at least 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
But to ensure it still maintain 70% of its original charge.
In fact, it's looking like they'll be up at the 85%, and the Model 3 we don't have enough experience with yet.
They say at least 20 years. 20 years of use can make sure more than 80% of its original capacity. And their targeting is 30 years, 90%.
They'll get there. They'll get there very quickly.
Anyone knows about the lithium-ion cells in the EV industry it's nowhere at its limit.
So you're an engineer?
Yes, I'm a mechanical engineer.
Oh, okay. I'm an electronics engineer.
To be honest, that's my favorite area. If it's not because I think chemical engineering will somehow related to lithium-ion batteries. I will be.
Lithium-ion is, it's all chemistry. It's all.
Yeah, but when I learned for chemical engineering in my undergrad in University of Saskatchewan, they teach us all the things about processing and industrial engineering.
You did the University of Saskatchewan?
Yes.
Behave yourself, Prince.
Yeah. Have a good day.
He doesn't, but that's likely to be
For my YouTube channel, that's.
You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
That does not surprise me.
So you did your undergrad at University of Saskatchewan?
Yes, and
I did my undergrad and my master's at University of Saskatchewan.
Really?
But before you were born.
You are my old alumni.
Oh, I am your old alumni.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a beautiful, quiet place, not as crowded as here.
It's a lovely campus. It's grown a lot from when I was there 50 years ago.
Really? So they grow larger?
But it's a nice campus.
Yeah. So it's like a vehicle, more like a vehicle to grid system. Somehow.
It is. That is a V2G system. That's correct.
But for this one, is it like when the batteries electricity comes out, so when the energy comes out from the battery, it actually first converts into AC.
Yep.
Then convert into the...
Yeah, these are just standard AC plugs right here, right?
Yeah. So what I wish is actually like that charger, like one end can plug into the charger of the car, and the other end can lead to, for example, DC to DC converter booster. Which
That is what that is on the right.
Really?
Yeah. A TriStar MPPT.
Ah.
That's a DC-DC.
So it can withstand up to 600 volt, which is enough for today, but probably not enough for the Tesla Semi. Oh, by the way.
Well, if you're going to try to V2V charge a Tesla Semi off an iMEV,
you'll be disappointed.
By the way, the Tesla Semi has just a drive only based on supercharger from the west coast to the east coast in US. Also, they say the extension cord is something like 1,000 miles long. this is Matt. So he is the owner of this great Model 3. Can you discuss a little bit about your experience with this car?
All positive. I bought the car online. I put my $1,000 deposit down a little over 2 years ago, and 2 years went by in the blink of an eye, and then the last 2 weeks before it was delivered seemed to take forever. But you know, I got a call to say your car is in your driveway at home. And when I got home, there it was. It was just like buying something off of Amazon, just like buying a phone. You know, just I came home and there it was.
Yeah.
I've been very happy with it.
Yeah. Did you drive to Ontario to pick it up, or?
No, if you live more than, I think it's 150 or 200 kilometers from the dealer, they will deliver to your home.
Of course, you know, Tesla do not have a dealer, they call it showroom.
That's true, that's true. Yeah, I just say dealer because everyone knows what a dealer is, but
yeah.
But the rumor is that they're going to open one here in Halifax pretty soon.
I think they will take the space close to the Access Nova Scotia.
I think so.
And I definitely is going to pay a visit to that one and ask for a test drive.
Yeah, yeah.
I really will, if possible, can you give me a test drive today after 1:30?
Okay, yeah, probably.
I really want to feel, really want to feel the power of this car.
Okay.
Especially the power, because so many people will say the torque is instant.
Yep.
But there's a problem for most of the EVs. I test drive the old and new Nissan Leaf.
Yeah.
Both of them have the artificial lag in it. They want to simulate a little bit of the gas car. And
It doesn't do that.
yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah, we can do
Once
that.
you put down the accelerator,
Yeah, you're gone.
you're gone.
The trunk here is pretty big. It goes back a fair way.
Yep.
And then there's more storage underneath, which is
Sorry,
nice.
it does not have a spare tire, but nowadays who use a spare tire, right?
Yeah.
Can you do a favor for me?
Sure.
If you want to hold a person, you can. Actually, I even have a small moonroof inside the trunk space. If I want to camp inside the car, I also can. And you can see my head have enough space. Actually, my legs are all the way straight.
Fixed again. I didn't need
You
to
have
the
the-
second time. It's just a scratch. Okay.
You have the button here, you press, you hear the sound. There are more hooks here to put on your groceries, because front is actually really cool, even in sunlight. You have the tow bar below. Yeah, nothing here. No, it's a big version of a toy car.
Of a toy car. Even better.
Remotely click and chill
NRC.
possible.
Oh, you gotta reverse. You gotta reverse, and you gotta.
Can I sit in?
Yeah, go on in. Reverse, neutral, park, drive.
So what happened is you have here, I test drive these cars before. So you press down, it's park. You move forward, it's reverse.
Yep.
You move here, it's neutral. You move back, it's a drive. Then move it again, it will switch into brake, which means increase regenerative braking.
Oh, okay.
So for me, when I test drive this car, I put it in B because I like the regenerative braking.
Right.
In fact, the new 2018 Nissan Leaf is more strong for regenerative braking. I think it has 110 kilowatt motor in it, and it can regen up to 110.
Okay.
So it can slow you all the way down to a stop, hold you there. 2015 SV.
SV,
Yeah, that's a car I was planning to switch out my 2016. But how much it is when you bought this?
18.
Yeah, that's quite
it
expensive.
was a steal.
But well, obviously it's electric motors driving the wheels.
Yep.
So
So there I am.
is the performance equal to or better than a gas engine?
At low speeds, it's way better than a gas engine.
Is it?
I can beat anybody off a stoplight.
Really?
If I need to get out in front of you, I will.
Yeah.
And when I first bought this, it has an echo mode on the steering wheel here. There's a little echo button. So that was on, and I
Right.
drove out of my subdivision. I went to get on the 103 at exit 5. I turned off echo mode because I figured I got to get up to highway speed.
Yeah.
And I looked over my shoulder to make sure I could merge in. I looked back, I was doing 150 kilometers an hour
Really?
in dead silence. So I had no idea what was going on, because you don't realize, you use the audio cues to figure out how much you're asking the engine to do.
Yeah.
And I tapped echo mode, got back on there. Like, this thing, 0 to 100, fast as you want.
Really?
And
Probably like less than 8 seconds. And to be honest, this is a Nissan, so use my Nissan Sentra as a comparison. My Sentra is a 2016 Sentra.
Yeah.
It do 0 to 100 in probably 12-13 seconds.
Yeah.
This one do it in less than 8 seconds. And wait, don't forget, this car have an electric motor which is 108 horsepower.
Right.
I have a 4-cylinder engine which is 130 horsepower. I have more horsepower than him.
Yeah.
He will easily beat me down.